In wartime, a special kind of president is needed. And we in America are fighting not one, but several wars. And unfortunately, we're losing most of them. We're looking at the terrible situation in Iraq. We're looking at the variations of the war on terror, beginning with 9/11. We're looking at the war on drugs. We're looking at 2 or 3 unnamed wars. We're looking, worst of all, at the war against the freedom and the spirit of America. Now, ideally, you would find a specialist for each one of these conflicts, and you'd have simultaneous presidents, but that's not possible. You've got to find one person that can address all of these. And you say it's not possible. Well, it is improbable, but it is Ron Paul. Ron Paul can lead us in a different direction in all of these wars. The beginning point always, right now, is Iraq. And we see a number of candidates out there, but most of them have some egregious point of error with that. Either the rationale for it, the execution of it, the planning for it, the peacemaking afterwards, the nation building hope for, on and on and on. There's something, many things, missing. Ron Paul's slate is clean with the whole mess. If you want to send out a message that you want a change over there, the only way you can really make it loud and clear is to vote for Ron Paul. He alone has the clean slate. The sad thing about all of these candidates and others is that the so-called solutions that they have for that are just not there. It is simply the same old of politicians, more interested in saving their own political skins than they are trying to save America. And then there are the varied other wars. 9/11 has brought us a domestic war on terror, which has violated many, many rights of the American citizens, even though it has caused a multitude of problems and conflicts at airports and border crossings and everywhere else. But the bad outweighs the good, and it shows how uncoordinated government agencies are with each other on doing anything with the information they have. But the real danger of that is the international implication of it. The international implication of that is that we're targeting, putting our gun sights on nations that have nuclear weapons, not one that does not have nuclear weapons that caused as much trouble as Iraq has. And we're looking at not only the possibility of World War III and nuclear World War IV and on that makes these Hollywood Armageddon shows seem like Disney cartoons. We're seeing the planet ground into stardust out here somewhere before we even have a chance to solve anything like global warming. Now, if you're satisfied with the body bags of American military coming home with an indebtedness that's going to break the nation before our grandkids can enjoy it, if you're looking for a nation that's becoming a pariah to the world, if you're looking for all of these things, just close your eyes, draw a dartboard out here, throw it to any candidate's name that you have marked on it, and support that person. And you're saying that you're totally satisfied with things as they are right now. The worst thing to me, though, is the war against the American spirit. You can draw several other parallels if you want to, like The war on drugs, however well-intentioned it may have been, has violated a lot of things about the Constitution. In fact, if there's a common denominator out there, it is that the Constitution is being ignored. And that when the American spirit is broken, that's the hardest thing. The abuse of a dictatorship is an outward wounding. You simply get maimed or scarred or hurt, but the inner spirit can live on. We see that in some of those genocides in Africa. We've seen that in the Holocaust and all. But the worst kind of a sickness is a cancer within, with the misuse of a democracy. When you vote for somebody, you share the culpability of all that they do. And that's like that cancer eating at you. You know, a word that's not politically correct now, I found out there's always one, is the word stupid. Those politicians don't say stupid anymore. That's not good, even in this world of terrible pornography. Well, they think stupid. They think the voters are stupid. And I may be in my dotage, but I'm not stupid. They can call me stupid, but I hope they don't make me vote stupid. When America was born as a nation, we had to fight a revolution to come into existence. If we had lost that, we would have been aborted as a nation. But now we're facing not an abortion, but we're facing a kind of self-suicide, a destruction from within the very ideals of America. Ironically, we always idealize the heroes of war. Who has won this war? Who has won that war? Well, the worst wars of all right now being fought. And we have a potential winner out here that can solve these things. I'm running out of time. That's a good symbolism to use because America is running out of time. We are not given the luxury of a lot of time. But let me say this. We all hate the divisive qualities, the harm that comes through this red state, blue state stuff. What I'm for is not red state or blue state or any politician scheme to get elected. I'm for the red, white, and blue. And that white, good friends, is the White House in Washington, D.C. if it's occupied by Ron Paul. Go for it.